Today we're going to talk about rent-to-own homes and if they are the right choice for you. Some of the benefits of rent-to-own are you don't have to qualify immediately for a mortgage. For the first typically 3 to 5 years in a rent-to-own contract, you'll basically be paying rent and not have to qualify for a mortgage in order to live in your home. At the end of the contract agreement or the term of the contract, at that point you would need to qualify for a mortgage. So you would need to make sure that your credit and down payment are where they need to be so that you do qualify. It also locks in the price of the home when you enter into the agreement. You're able to know how much the home will be up front, and in a market where prices are going up, it's possible that by the time your option to purchase the home comes due, the home already could have some equity built in. A portion of your monthly rent will be used for future down payment. Typically, with a rent-own contract, you pay somewhere above, just above the market for rent in your area, and that extra portion is basically set aside for you to be used when you do purchase the home for your down payment. So it helps you accumulate funds basically automatically as a portion of your rent funds for your future down payment. And it also gives you a chance to test drive the home, so to speak, before making a final commitment. You're able to again live in the home for typically anywhere from 3 to 5 years as a renter before you actually purchase the home, so you can find out if there are any major issues with the home, if you're happy with the neighborhood, if the home's big enough, etc. It really gives you a chance to make sure that this is the right purchase for you. Now, some of the potential drawbacks are with a rent-to-own contract, they're not standardized. They're negotiable, subject to state law, but unlike, say, working with a realtor that uses a standardized, state-approved contract, the contracts are not standardized, so it's very important that you have a lawyer or a real estate attorney take a look at the contract before signing and entering into that agreement. Also, if the home prices should decline instead of go up during that period of your contract, you may be locked in at an above market price. Now, it's not necessarily a deal killer, so to speak. If the owner realizes, as you do, that the home is overpriced in that market, they may be negotiable again to reevaluate and renegotiate that price, because obviously the seller wants to sell the property, and they're not going to be able to sell to somebody else above market should you not complete the purchase. And it may still be available to qualify for, you may still not be able to qualify for a mortgage when the option comes due. If you haven't done anything to improve your credit, if you still have the same financial issues that have prevented you from saving for a mortgage or a down payment in the past, and that hasn't changed during that contract period or that option period, well, then you still may not be able to qualify for the mortgage, and you may not be able to, basically purchase the home and utilize that option. So you need to really do some soul searching and make sure that before you enter into the agreement, that whatever was keeping you from getting the mortgage initially, you'll be able to cure that by the time you need to actually qualify for that mortgage in the future. So rent to own can be the right choice for some. Rent to own homes can be a great way to finally buy the home of your dreams. If approached in an informed and realistic manner, the benefits can make it a superior option to traditional forms of home buying. Just make sure that the contract protects your rights and that the rent that you're paying is being properly used to pay for any underlying mortgage that the seller may have, as well as the property taxes. This is where a good attorney comes in. But if all cautions are taken and you do your due diligence, you could be the proud owner of your new home in just a few short years.